Yo, 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 what is up? How are we doing today? First off, welcome back from the All-Star break. It is great to be back with you. And this is going to probably start becoming more of a regular thing. I'm going to try to knock these videos out in the morning just because with the interruptions constantly during the streams and stuff, it was really hard. So we're going to keep this short, simple, and to the point, and we're going to try to make this as informative as possible. If you guys have any topics you want to discuss, hit me up on Twitter at BoomersDFSDaddy or in Discord, and I'll try to touch on as many things as I possibly can in the short amount of time that I'm gonna try to keep these. It's something quick, something short, something sweet, and we'll try to make sure that we have everything done that we possibly can. So today what we're going to do is I'm going to show you using our projections and our NBA data tool, how I create a an initial player pool. So this is before any research gets done. This is before, you know, any really anything gets like, this is before DVP gets examined. This is before, you know, this is just getting initial start. So if honestly, if like the war, if a tornado comes and just absolutely annihilates Oklahoma, I know DFS would be the last thing on my mind, but I would be quote unquote live as I possibly could be. So that's pretty much how we're gonna work this. I'm gonna split the screen here for just a second. These are our projections. I'm going to use FanDuel as a guide today, just because we don't have to deal with the multi-position eligibility. Let's copy. Let's paste them into FC, upload, and go to our data tab. Okay. So now that we've got them uploaded, you can see I have all of everything pretty much like, you know, nixed out. Let's make this a little bit smaller so you can see. Okay. I wish I could get rid of some of these columns, but you know, that's neither here nor there. Okay. So basically my first thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to compare minutes. I'm not looking at projections. I'm not looking at anything except for minutes. I want my guys obviously to play a buttload of minutes, and my classification is basically it's 20 minutes. So if you're not going to play 20 minutes, then I'm not even going to look at you when it comes down for finals. After I get the initial player pool, I'll start looking over injuries, I'll look over rotations, and I'll look into DVP on who could benefit from, you know, certain situations, from rotations, and then injuries going back and forth. But right now we're just going off of initial projections, uploading, and then going from there. So basically, we know that, you know, you've got Ben Simmons, you've got Russell Westbrook, you got Trae Young, you know, your basic guys are going to hit. But as you can see over here, for point guards, we go all the way down to D'Anthony Melton and Corey Joseph. Okay. Well, got D'Anthony Melton, Kendrick Nunn at 25. So we'll go Kendrick Nunn. Devontae Graham. Why is... Oh, I know why. Spencer Dinwiddie. John Morant. Eric Bledsoe, obviously. Derrick Rose. Right around that 27-minute mark. Goran Dragic. I think Terry Rozier is going to be in there. Thomas Satoransky. Let's see, Kobe White. Let's see, Shaq Harrison. So let's just do this. And then that looks like that's it. Corey Joseph, we'll put him in here. DeAnthony Melton, we'll put him in here just for the sake of showing you guys everything. And you can see that, and Ryan Arcidiacono, you can see that it's kind of, a lot along the lines is what FC has. As far as the minutes are concerned, you can use FC. It'll make it a little bit easier if you don't want to, split your screen like this. But it's just kind of how I work it. So, of course, we got James Harden, Zach LaVine, the big guys that we know are going to get minutes. We can go ahead and throw in there. Go all the way down to Karis LeVert. Okay, Josh Richardson. Yes, Jordan Poole. Yes, Dylan Brooks, obviously. Bruce Brown. Bogdanovich, Herter, Duncan Robinson. Yep. Malik Monk. Yep. Wesley Matthews. Yep. Okay, got those. We're just gonna use FC. Make it a little bit easier. Then we can just go boom, boom. Okay. Okay, so we have our player pool. We have our initial player pool. And then, you can cross-reference to a lot of this other stuff, the DVP and everything, and kind of go from there. When you look at the DVP, you can, I don't have this set up yet, but you'll be able to kind of figure it out once I have it set up. I did this kind of on a whim. And then you can kind of, cross-reference with value. Here, let's do this right here. Boom, boom. Okay, you can kind of cross-reference with value. If you go to your player pool and go to all, you can see the projected value now that we have. And it's just, it's unreal. So you've got a lot of options here, and then you can build, you know, let's do, just for the sake of argument, let's do 50 lineups using the projections, and you can kind of see where the core ends up as far as based off of your initial player pool. Okay, now those that have been following me for a while know that I did like a 20-20 type of rule, and you can still, you know, throw that in there if you want to. So let's go to projections here. You know, and okay, we don't have any centers under 20. Usually if you cut 20 minutes, you're gonna cut down a lot of the guys that you know, are below that 20 mark. I'm gonna leave Derek Jones Jr. in there for now because he's 3,600, and we know that he does have some upside, especially if he's gonna get 23 minutes. You know, he can kind of get to that, you know, 40 point or that 35 point fantasy mark in there as well. So you notice that it's not using a lot of the guys that are down here anyways under 20. So we can pretty much take all these guys out, you know, right now. And if I ever want to go add guys in, then I can always do that at a later time. So you take those guys out, and if you calculate your 50 again, you're going to get a basic what your initial core probably is or should be. You know, you've got Draymond, Giannis, Marquise Chris, Bruce Brown, obviously, Shaq Harrison, you know, Fox, Wiggins. And this was all, you know, this is all with one unique. So that's kind of exactly where I start when it comes to, you know, my day. This is, like I said, before any research, before anything like that. And then I kind of just go from there. So I hope you guys enjoyed this little nugget, and catch me in Discord. Like I said, if you have any topics that you want me to discuss or anything, or possibly like a lineup review, we'll try to alternate back and forth between DraftKings and FanDuel on some of these things. So I hit both sites, and maybe we'll throw in a super draft as well every once in a while. So guys, if you like this, make sure you like, you retweet. We'll catch everything that we possibly can. We'll hit a bunch of topics, and hopefully this starts helping everybody out, especially going into baseball season. So thanks so much. Hope you have a great day, and let's crush tonight. Peace.